Hello everyone, my name is RagingRaptor and I welcome you to a very quick video because I don't want to drag anything out and it's just about the CS-52 because Wargaming decided to do a marathon with it and Wargaming decided to buff it a little bit. So now we are going to have a quick look at the buffs for this tier 8 Polish premium tank and then obviously give you the source of why I say that there is a marathon coming. First things first, this tank obviously it got changed a little bit. They changed its name from CS-52 to CS-52 LIS. They gave it an appropriate gold value of 6,700 and they changed its elevation angles from -6 to -7 degrees. They gave it more horsepower, which gives it almost 20 HP per ton ratio, which is, in my opinion, pretty good. They changed its accuracy on the move from 0.16, which is not that good, to 0.14, which is alright. And the turret accuracy from 0.1 to 0.08, which is also fairly good. So yeah, Wargaming did decide to test this tank a little bit. I was looking around with other CCs and Wargaming employees and I did saw some people playing it. So I think they did feel like that this tank wasn't that good so far. A lot of people already said that from the stats itself, it is just going to be a worse T-44-100, which is in my opinion totally alright because the T-44-100 is considered to be one of the strongest medium tanks in the game when it comes to normal medium tanks, not like the Progetto, which the Progetto is just like borderline overpowered. And something like a Brass, which is also very strong. Now, here comes the second thing emerging. This week, on all regions, the Autumn WOT Marathon called Fox Hunt starts. And it's part of the back-to-school activity. As you may have guessed, the Lisa WOT is a PL or a Pole CS-52 tank, the tier 8 premium tank. And again, this is why they also changed the name to LIS. It is, they says themselves, what Express says themselves, it is a weakened T-44-100 version. So yeah, I actually don't know that if in Polish LIS means fox or not, or if LIS means fox in Russian. You can let me know in the comment section below. I know I do have some people in that demographics. But yeah, Fox Hunt. Complete the conditions of each stage, while mastery tanks can only be completed in tier 10 vehicles. On diligence from tier 6 to tier 10. There are, again, we all know how it is. It's going to be a marathon. We have 10 stages. Every stage will take off 10% of the buying price of the tank. We as CCs should be getting this tank a little bit earlier, so we can give you a little heads up if it's any good or not. The different stages we're going to have a look at in a separate video when we finally get the official news. Again, this is not really official, but then again, WOT Express is probably the best and it is the best and the most trustworthy source of World of Tanks news. So yeah, and it is a little bit weird that Wargaming decided to not include tier 9 vehicles, but again, this might be something they're going to add afterwards. And obviously you can buy this tank and you have 10 days for those 10 consecutive stages. And again, we have the two different parts, one being for skill, again, which is tier 10 only, and the other one being just dexterity. You're going from tier 6 to tier 10 vehicles and just do grindy tasks. And apparently, the dates are from the 27th to the September 10th, because there's also 3 days afterwards where you can buy the tank. Like the whole event takes 13 days as far as I know, and 10 days will be the stages time, and after that you have like 3 days of watching videos, reading reviews to see if the tank is anything worth it. And yeah, because Wargaming went full on furry because they basically made this tank a fox, that's why it's a Fox Hunt, it gets a special 2D style, which obviously has a fox on its side. So yeah, I'm pretty sure some people will enjoy that. I don't really know sometimes. The biggest issue I still have with 2D styles is that they don't let you have that much customization. One thing which is actually very good is with the progressive, I want to say power-ups because of Mario, no. Progressive decals, which you can usually plap on those, which is nice, I'd say. But yeah, other than that, I have to say, it's totally a-okay. Looks okay. that's anything I have to say about this tank. So yeah, we're getting to the end of the video. Again, I said it is a short video. There's no point in me dragging this video out. Because what's the point? You want to have your news as quickly as possible, and it is okay. It is okay. It was to be expected that there will probably be a marathon. At least that's what I had a gut feeling. I was pretty confident to already guesstimate that the CS-52 will come towards Gamescom, or at least the T-77. But I had a feeling that the T-77 wasn't entirely ready yet, because it's simply. It still looks like a very strong vehicle. Like, again, it's a T-57 on tier 8 as a premium with a pretty long reload time, obviously, but a pretty devastating clip. So I was like, yeah, they are not really ready with that. So I guess it's okay. It is still starting towards going at the end of vacation. Some people might still have time to do one of those marathons. It will be interesting to see if it will be harder or it will be easier to do than the Burasque Marathon. I did consider the Burasque Marathon actually being decently hard, at least for the normal player. I personally didn't bother because lucky enough back then I was a CC, so I did got it for free and didn't have to worry about this. And other than that, we'll see how expensive it will be, because the gold price is fairly low. 6,700 is a fairly low gold price compared to other tier 8 premiums. So most likely Wargaming is either going to just upsell the tank, or Wargaming is going to make a rather big bundle, or maybe it just will be fairly cheap. Who knows? But again, this is a topic for another video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave me some feedback. What can I do better? Do you like me doing such a little bit shorter formats when there isn't a lot of information? And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to always be up to date for your latest World of Tanks news. My name is RagingRaptor, finally now from his cellar. Now I'm actually a Kellerkind. And yeah, I also have now my new microphone. Let me know how it sounds, if there is anything bad with it. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers and good luck on the battlefield.